Hi, I'm Fahad Rahman, co-founder and CEO of Lumi Health, where we're building the largest set of medication interventions and outcomes across disease states. Just a little bit of background. My dad struggled with managing his meds for many years. He had multiple comorbidities. He was on a whole spectrum of medications, and it just took him and his physicians many, many years to get this right, and there were so many different adverse effects that we saw from this. That really led me to Geisinger Healthcare System, where I led up sales and innovation arm, worked across hundreds of doctors caring for almost over 1 million patients, and I found my co-founder there, Yvonne, and collectively we were able to do demonstrable things like reducing readmission rates and generating a ton of savings. But I also learned that physicians today use a trial and error process for medication management. There's unnecessary loss of life, excess spend, but more importantly, none of the learnings from what we're doing at the point of care with patients and their meds actually gets back into a database to inform future recommendations over time. We're really in the 2000s MapQuest world when you think about where we are with digital healthcare protocols. So we're right at that point where things have been digitized, but there's no intelligent navigation around it the way that we have with some of our mapping apps like Waze. So we're about 20 years behind the market, and that's one of the things that Lumi Health is looking to solve. We're building the first precision scalable medication management platform that has a database of interventions and outcomes that can support clinically effective medication decisions in minutes. We include comprehensive data about the patient and medications at the point of care. We use machine learning based decision recommendation models, and then we also create collaborative frameworks that involve pharmacists along with the care team to improve patient adherence and patient outcomes. Our data shows that actually this problem does exist in the wild. In one of our practices, 87% of the heart failure patients were not on guideline-directed medical therapy, but the beauty is that Lumi improves the standard of care through things like daily blood pressure monitoring, but more importantly, by targeting improved compliance on GDMT-based medication management, and then ultimately helping to reduce avoidable utilization. Our tech and services integrate directly with the provider workflows, so physicians can make decisions in minutes. So the beauty of having a technology platform that identifies where risks and issues might be on medications, and then alerting those to a pharmacist helps to remove a lot of that burden off of the physician. Pharmacists are perfectly positioned to actually evaluate and provide guidance to physicians on the interventions, and then the physician has a clinically due diligence interventional opportunity that they can respond to in minutes instead of the months or years that it typically takes right now. Our devices are also continuously providing patient-generated information, so that allows us to continuously iterate and improve the medication improvements that we do over time. Health systems love us because we charge a flat fee and they prescribe us to their patients. In Medicare right now, there's about $23 billion allocated for the over 4 million heart failure patients to do this type of work. Health systems that we work with generate a high contribution margin revenue on top of our fee, and then additionally, they're aligning us with their readmission reduction programs, which helps them tap into additional savings. Demand is so strong for what we're bringing to the market that our sales cycles are way below the average in this space, and also we're also seeing go lives shortening very, very quickly. The great thing is we have a robust pipeline for 2022, which we're looking to execute on right now with the current contracts that we have in play. We're also using a disease-specific approach. So heart failure gives us particular competency not only on that disease, but also on the comorbidities like hypertension, diabetes, COPD, and will give us competencies to develop data sets on those conditions so we can address a larger patient population and a larger TAM over time. We're also positioning ourselves for where healthcare is going with the changing economic models and using real-world evidence. So right now we're starting in health systems and cardiology practices. We expect to move into some of these other players and platforms that are out there. We expect to evolve our economics to more outcomes and risk-based pricing. And then this data set is going to be very attractive and is already very attractive actually to many of the life sciences and pharma companies that we're talking to. We've been insanely capital efficient, using only $250,000 of a pre-seed round to get to this point and to have eyes on a $3.7 million revenue run rate for this year. We're raising a round to bring these contracts online, build out the team, capture more revenue, and get to Series A with strong growth prospects for next year. Our team is composed of experienced operators, not only from Geisinger, but from payers. We have advisors from Ochsner and Memorial Hermann, and we also have a great team of technologists, operations folks, clinicians, and interns. Thank you so much for your time, and appreciate you considering Lumi.